So blissful morning, beautiful people. Yes, this is natural. Coming to you from the lovely island of Grenada. So listen, we're going to meet an interesting sister today. I've always found her interesting. Apparently, she's found me interesting. And we're meeting. We're having a lunch, a business/lunch date. So I'm going to bring you guys along because I'm curious to see how this conversation goes. I've done some business with her before. She had an African restaurant, some kind of African food event, but I was a vendor there with my craft, and it went really well. So it left an impact on the both of us. She has a program. Let me turn this air down. She has a program for young girls and early age, after teens and young girls. And, I have an initiative for brown girls. And I look forward to see how it goes. Anyway, you guys will be with me. Let's check it out. So listen, but before we go and check out the sister that I'm doing the business appointment with, I think I want to feel like a tourist today. I've been living here 10 years, and every now and then, I just want to feel like a tourist. I'm going to give you an example. Like when I go out to eat, reservations for one, please. I want them to put, when I order my virgin strawberry daiquiri or my virgin pina colada, whatever, I want them to put on top of it a little swirly umbrella. I want a cherry on top. I want a slice of watermelon squirting around the side. Whatever fruits they have. I want to feel like a tourist, and I mean it. So this morning, look, I'm supposed to be going to set up my booth before I go meet the sister. I want to feel like a tourist. So, I don't know. So I had to park around here. So let me see what happens. By the time I get round to my booth, if something stops me, if I see something that makes me feel touristy, I'm going with it. So look, I think that I may see something that makes me feel real touristy. Let me show you what I'm looking at. Okay, so let me go over and talk to the gentleman, because this looks like what tourists do. Good morning. You know I'm coming for you. Hey, look, the lovely train. Okay, next train, 8:45. Well, I got to set up my booth. I want to feel like a tourist today. I was going to ride on the train. Are locals still free? Okay, so the 8:45. What time is it? This one? 10. Oh. Well, that got 8:45. You need to fix your time, sir.
Yeah, it's 8:45.
This says 8:45, next train. Look. Oh, that got 10. I didn't see the little thing up there. Okay. My humble apologies. Are you riding the train today?
Next train, 10:15.
Yes, 10:15. I think I'm going to go set up my booth and I'll come back and ride.
All right.
That's what I'll do, okay? All right. So 10:15, y'all. I'm coming back, and I'm riding the train today. We're riding the train today. Yes, we are. Y'all see it back there? We're riding that train. So listen, beautiful people. I hope you can hear me over top of Umbrella's music. I might have to edit it out, but anyway, I never got to the touristy part of my day. Hold on, the sister that I'm meeting for the business deal sending a message. Hold on. Okay, so listen, beautiful people. I'm talking closely. My face is way up in the camera because I might have to edit out the music. But so I told you I'm here to meet a beautiful sister. We're going to discuss some business, and she said I got a small gift for you. Look. She said try this. Wait a minute. She said, now, y'all been following me for a while. How somebody gonna tell me to try anything that starts with the word igusi? Igusi dry mix. So she said, everything's in it. Just follow the directions. And I'll make my own fufu. I'll probably use our farine or something. But baby, trust me, she just gave me the best gift ever. See, it don't take much for me. I don't know what it takes for y'all. But this is all you gotta do is bless me with something like this. You will be my friend forever. I'll get back with y'all after the meeting. Love y'all. Igusi. We're gonna prepare it together. Well, that conversation really, really went well. But you know what I got in touch with? Outside of the beautiful, I'm in. So the business conversation went well. And I'm all in because it's who I am anyway. It's what I do. We're along the same line. We're on the same page, you know, going in the same direction with the women and the girls. So that's that. But you know what I got in touch with people? Now, y'all know I'm writing my book. And I'm still in South Africa. Every country I've lived in will have its own chapter. At least that's the goal. So she got to asking me about Africa, South Africa. Because that's where I still am. Do you know I haven't written half of what's important or what should be important? And I say that because South Africa was intense. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I just ate. I had a wonderful salad, but I'm sorry to be belching in y'all's ear. South Africa was very, very intense. Very intense from the welcome. When that woman held out her arms and the emotions and the feelings that came with that. And even before that, South African Airways was one of the hugest airplanes I ever flew on in my life. And I've been around a few times. So South African Airways, I'm telling you, that 22-hour flight was enough to send half of them people. We went there 54 strong. By the time 90 days was up, we was down to like 17, 19, or 23 or something like that. Because they couldn't handle, they said they couldn't eat the food. South Africa had a staple food called papa. Papa. P-A-P. And it was a staple dish, like maize, that they ate every day, all day, because it's what people could afford. And honey, they said they couldn't eat that food. Half of them, more than half of them, said they couldn't eat the food. They couldn't take the way that South Africans disciplined their children. And my response was no, because what you're accustomed to is we don't understand how you let them babies, them children fall out in Walmart and be screaming all on the floor, calling you bitchs, scratching you, saying they want to kill you, flipping on the floor like a fish. We don't do that. We be like, Baba! And then go sit your ass down. And that's the same thing the South Africans was doing, but in their language, in their Zulu language. So they looked at it as abuse. There ain't no abuse. Well, some of it might have been, but there ain't no abuse. Sit your ass down. The same thing y'all might need to be doing to them ones flipping around on the goddamn floor like a fish. So half of our people had to go. Half of the people that flew with us. And of course the majority were Caucasian. They couldn't handle the culture, if you understand what I'm saying. But all that, I want to share that. In my book, it needs to be there. I left that part out. And we talked about so much the first bus ride. The first time I got on the bus, got myself kind of sorted out. I'm on the bus, and the driver said, "Where are you from?" I was trying to ask him how much. And he said, "Where are you from, man?" I said, "America." He said, "Oh, you from over there where the color boy is." The color boy, he was trying to say Martin Lawrence, our comedian. And I said, "Colored? Y'all still use that word?" colored? I said, that's equivalent to saying, come here, little Nigger nigga boy, and wash my shoes, wipe my shoes. That's equivalent to that. We don't use that word. He said, oh yeah, we colored and we proud of it. And then this young lady, these are just parts I did not want to leave out. So the lady was helping me find Victoria Mall. If you go to South Africa, you want to go to Victoria Mall. It's the biggest, most famous, sell everything, wonderful. That's where I had my first real imported oils from, that market. And she was helping me find it. She heard me say that's where I was trying to go on the bus, and I was going in the right direction, but she made it easier for me. And I said, sis, if you don't mind me asking, where are you from? Because she looked mixed. And she said, what's your nationality? I asked her, what is your nationality? She said, oh, we're colored. And I said, oh, colored? I said the same thing. I said, oh, we don't use that word no more. That's nigger. Yeah, that's what it is. Excuse me, I didn't mean to say it that way, but yeah. And I said, we don't do that. I said, what is your grandfather? How about that? She said, my grandfather's African. I said, well, whatever your grandfather is what you are. How about that? She said, oh no, we're colored and we're proud of it. It's just like a lot of people here in Grenada. Some people in Antigua, when I was there, didn't even know they were African. They were not going to define themselves as African. They wanted nothing to do with the word, the culture, and it's just the thing that happened to us. And so all that needs to be in the book. So I need to go back. I thought I was writing and moving right along. I thought I was ready to move on. I thought I was at the end of South Africa and ready to move on and write about the next country. Well, come to find out, I got work to do. I got a job, baby. Yes, I got work to do. I ain't nowhere near finished because that stuff intensifies and lets you know exactly. I need y'all to really get a good read. It got to be in there. South Africa was intense. It was my very first time touching the soil. I remember bending down and just putting my handprint in the red, rich soil. And the Caucasian people around me couldn't really understand. They wanted to know, what you doing? Like, see, I said, I don't expect y'all to understand what's happening here. With me, this is personal. Because, see, in my mind, in my soul, in my life, in my world, it's 600 years later. They didn't just steal my foreparents, they stole me. I am a lineage of my foreparents. So I get to go back and do something that the average person around me had never done. I'm from East 25th Street. Not many people, or any hardly, or at all, make it to Africa. And if they do, we have a responsibility to do just what I'm doing now. So it's my opportunity to put it in a book, y'all. I need to go back. I need to go back. I thought I was somewhere, but I'm going to just slip it in somewhere. So I'm glad just... No, I'm good, brethren. It's just too important. The pieces of information are too imperative. South Africa was intense, and I can't wait to get to Rwanda, as we say, because it was even more intense. Love and respect, beautiful people. Please like, subscribe, and share.